right here on the ticket. Game 1 at 110. Game 2 at 610. Jose Urania going in game 1 against the Twins. He's 2-8 with a 6.43. Tyler Alexander will begin a bullpen day in game 2. Summer baseball bash starts at 6:10 today for game 2. Former Tiger players and Jim Wheeler around signing autographs at the Open Championship through 3 rounds. Louis Busse is the leader of -11. That's 5-2 over Colin Morikawa. Leader's just about to tee off. Referees make a deal. Stevie Y sending forward Richard Pennick at the number 52 pick overall in the 2021 draft to the Islanders for veteran defenseman Richard Leddy. No relation to former Lion Nick Geddy. He's 30 years old with 336 career points. Very good on the power play. NBA Finals Game 5 tonight. Suns favored by 4 over the Bucks. And the ticket update desk. I'm Jeff Lessing, floor 97. The ticket from Odyssey.com.
Samuelson Studio. Here's Pat Caputo on 97.1 The Ticket.
5399797 is the phone number. They can text at that exact same number. So I would love to hear from you today. Yeah, I'm looking up that. I'm trying to find this like one exact table. You know, I know it. Pretty much, but I wanted to give it to you exactly. But there's a zillion tables in this book on all kinds of different situations and things that have been studied mathematically, and it's pretty accurate in the books from a while ago about what the probabilities are for runs. So just to give you an idea, and I believe this is pretty much right on. If you hit a home run in it, your chances of scoring a run, the run probability is 1.6. That's your run probability in that inning. Second most fruitful event that happens for offense is a triple. It's a little bit below a run probability of 1. Then, logically, and this is true, it's a double. That's in like 0.8%. Then you get into the events that involve one base, a single, hit by pitch, and a walk. I think the single's just a little more than a walk, a little more than hit by pitch. It's kind of in that category. And it's in the like 0.5 something run probability. If you get that one event, and then what's going to happen. And then the other positive event that comes up, and we talked about it some, is a stolen base. You steal a base in an inning, your run probability goes in the element of 0.2 something. So those positive events that happen in a particular inning, if any one of them happen, what the run probability is from that. The only one you're certain to get a run from is a home run. And then the run probability is 1.6. The one positive event you do is an offensive way that actually reduces your run probability. It's a sacrifice bunt. It reduces your run probability. Of the positive events that happen in an inning. That's what that table says. And you think about it, it's like, well, how does that pertain to baseball? Well, if the coach is on the sideline, right, and his team scores a touchdown and they're trying to come back or they're trying to hold the lead, what's the first thing he does? You know, if it's in a certain situation and the numbers are a bit odd in a football game. I checks the card. Hey, is this where we go for a 2-point conversion? So that's what's basically happening in baseball now. They figured out all the percentages and the odds. And it doesn't guarantee anything. That's the other thing people think, well, it just guarantees if you bunt, you're not going to. No, sometimes it works. It just doesn't work consistently. Your odds are that that's a losing play. You're going to benefit more by hitting home runs than you're going to benefit by a stolen base. The odds. That's how you Curtis Granderson. Curtis Granderson did not have a fast 60 time. He had an average 60 time. He was thus labeled as a corner outfielder who was a real good college hitter. But Curtis Granderson could run the bases extraordinarily well. He knew exactly how to cut the bases, and turn and do exactly, and he opened up on the bases more quickly after he made those cuts than anybody else. And he ended up having more triples. I benefited from playing in Comerica Park. And any player in 1 year has had remotely in triples over the last, I think it's like 50, 60 years. And he obviously is a pretty good center fielder for a while,
He did that after playing in Comerica and Yankee Stadium.
Well, I don't know so much about Yankee Stadium, but sure at Comerica Park he did, but he ran the bases extraordinarily efficiently, and his speed in actual measured running on the bases was far better than what it would measure running the 60-yard dash. And it's the same now when they track these guys. They have the exact number now. They get Doppler radar catches them of what their actual speed is at its fastest point. You can look it up on Baseball Savant. That the Kilbadoo's in the top 5% of players have that. That's one of the reasons he's so special. How many miles an hour though? And but again, it's how much do you cut the bases? How much do you run the bases efficiently? And that's just an example of how you can kind of pick up what you're saying. I'm agreeing. 60 yards straight compared to running, I don't know. And the other thing about it too is they always talk about, hey, I got the clock. You see the scout sitting there with that clock and it's down to first base and everything. And I'm always thinking, yeah, but man, how accurate are you with that? I know you've done this all the time, but sitting there looking at them, hey, 4-3. I'm like, really, man? Did you hit it just a little bit? I mean, you're talking about tenths of seconds. That's why the whole thing with the TrackMan, StatCast, and all these different things that they're getting now, there's no guessing. All right? You're not having a scout with a radar gun that's not been calibrated properly. Although I think probably with that Jackson Jobe 99, I don't think that was with camera optics, I'm guessing. Or is, it's...
Isn't the whole game of baseball based way too much on metrics now? It is no longer about, hey, there's a lot of times when you see baseball players that, hey, don't maybe have the best metrics, but all of a sudden, a pitcher that maybe doesn't throw 99 or whatever, but all of a sudden he gets outs, whatever. I mean, it's gone the exact opposite way. The pendulum swung way too far in the favor of metrics on everything.
It depends on how you define the metrics. What are you talking about? If you got a pitcher who can't throw hard in today's baseball, he's just going to get totally ripped. Unless he's somebody that has...
Bert Blyleven
had an incredibly good arm.
But you didn't see... I mean, he topped out at like 93. Greg Maddux.
Well, I don't know what Bert Blyleven pitched. When Bert Blyleven pitched, they had radar guns. Initially, the radar guns, when he first was drafted and he pitched in the major leagues, I don't even think they were using guns then. And then when they did, they used this thing called a ray gun that was wildly inaccurate and measured the time across home plate. And 86 to 90 was considered a hard fastball. Then they started with the jugs gun, and it came where it measured it out of the hand. And obviously, gravity doesn't pull the ball down, and the numbers went up to the major league average fastball was 90 plus. Now it's 93 plus, so they're throwing harder than ever. But there are pitchers. Clayton Kershaw is an example where they don't have to throw as hard. They're so crafty. You've seen with Zach Greinke, all those guys had really great arms when they initially came in. But if you've got some kid who's like 23 years old, all right, and he comes up and he's throwing 90, right, in today's game where 93 is the average, unless he's got some fabulous spin rate, which makes sure that his ball stays up and defies gravity more than other balls, he's going to get absolutely whacked. I'm just telling you, he has no chance. Greg Maddux had an underrated arm. Greg Maddux was not a soft toss. And Greg Maddux
roof line and can collect around your home, causing a mess in your basement or crawl space. Call Foundation Systems of Michigan. We are experts in managing water around your home. From gutters to waterproofing solutions, we have a full line of products to put an end to your water problems for good.
In today's market, it's not about whether or not your home can sell, or even who can sell it the fastest. We already know it's going to go. In today's market, it's all about who could put more money in your pocket. And just because the market is crazy doesn't mean that you have to go crazy getting your home ready for sale. Hi, I'm Realtor Jeff Glover, and I'm proud to announce our new exclusive Seller More Money, Less Problems program. That's right. When you list your home with our team, we take care of all the details up front, and you don't have to pay a dime. Things such as improving the curb appeal by covering the cost of your landscaping, paying a stager to come out and shape up your look, and even hiring a cleaning crew at our expense to get your home show ready the day before our photographer arrives. Yep, that's right. Improve the way your home shows without spending a penny of your own money and end up with more money in your pocket at closing because your house shows like a model home.
Jeff Glover is the official realtor of the Detroit Tigers. Call Jeff and his team today to take advantage of their new and exclusive seller program at 855-JEFF-SELLS or online at housesoldname.com. Jeff Glover is affiliated with Keller Williams Realty. Certain restrictions apply.
Celebrate summer at General RV, the premier RV dealer. We are making your summer adventures more affordable with 0 monthly payments till fall. Whether you're searching for a family-friendly trailer, spacious fifth wheel, or luxury motorhome, we've got it. Plus, we offer personalized RV orientation and complete owner support. Make it a summer to remember and bring home your new RV with 0 monthly payments till fall. Visit GeneralRV.com or stop by one of our super centers in Wixom, Clarkston, Brownstown, and Mount Clemens. Offers subject to credit approval. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
So a friend told me about Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and his exact words were, "It changed my life."
I used to spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to remove tomato sauce from inside our microwave and soap scum off the bathtub.
It's like seriously magic, and my secret weapon for cleaning the kitchen, bathroom, doors and walls, and even keeping my sneakers clean.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser.
Greatest invention ever.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, the unicorn of cleaning. At Shell, we know from the time you get up to the time you wrap up, there's a lot of meetups, eat-ups, and hurry-ups. So come to Shell and get 3 things done at once. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus to help keep your engine running like new. Save up with the Fuel Rewards program and never pay full price for gas again. And snack up with in-store rewards to save even more at the pump. Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell. Canadians that exclusively use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gas. See full terms and conditions at fuelrewards.com.
Join the Tigers today as they return to the second half of the season by hosting Detroit's biggest summer baseball bash inside Comerica Park. The event will feature special appearances by popular Tigers alumni, live music, post-game entertainment, and more. Tickets are on sale now at Tigers.com. Did you know there's more than one Las Vegas? There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. Then there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's where you'll find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
There are no sweeter sounds. Hear the game. Here's all the play-by-play all season is on 97.1 The Ticket and the Odyssey app.
It's a 5-7. Deep is going to run. And Matt Lincoln makes the catch. Tagging is Donaldson. He will score if the throw goes to second. Sacrifice fly. 2 runs charged to Manning and a tight relief for the Twins here in the 6th.
248-539-9797 is the phone number. Ticket text is at the exact same number. Reading the ticket text here. That's oh, man. See, one thing I'm real good at, this is a specialty that I have. It is. I mean, I consider it a strength. Kassar, I'll bounce this off you. The great Kassar is in here. I'm going to make him put on his headphones. I want to make sure he stays awake today. I know he is. He's wide awake. Very alert. He's putting on his headphones very deliberately. He's always hungry, too, but he won't eat give the guy a call up in Canada or whatever, or if he's working for the Cubs. You know, send him a direct message on Twitter. He's got like 5,000 followers. And you can check it out at Tango Tiger or whatever. And I was honored. One time the guy was trolling me. I laughed really hard. I was like, wow. Tom Tango trolled me because I thought Jack Morris belonged in the Hall of Fame, and analytically, it didn't fit. But there are other factors that go into the game. Look, I'm just pointing out to you that if you look at a table like that, and you've got it statistically down, and this study was over like many years. It's not like 1 year sample size. It's decade after decade. If you've got that down there and you follow that, your odds of winning are going to be better than if you don't follow the run probability chart. Doesn't mean if you got a
and 6:10. The first pitch is right here on 97.1. The ticket, Jose Uranian, Game 1. To be determined in Game 2. Other game made up August 30th with a Monday matinee. Padres second baseman and former Wolverine Jake Cronenworth hits for the cycle in a 24-run rout by the Padres. Red Wings make a deal, trading forward Richard Panik on the number 52 pick in the 2021 draft to the Islanders for veteran defenseman Richard Leddy. He's 30 years old with 336 career points and very good at the power play. NBA Finals Game 5 tonight. Phoenix favored by 4 over Milwaukee. That series tied at 2. After 3 rounds at the Open Championship, Louis Wu stays in at -11. Then comes the Parade of Americans. Colin Morikawa 2 shots back at Pakistan. Jordan Spieth -8.